holding in the Alter Rebbe's Shulchan Aruch, section 305, halacha 29. It is permitted to instruct a non-Jew to milk an animal on Shabbos because the animal suffers discomfort due to its abundance of milk. Our sages did not issue a decree against giving instructions to a non-Jew to perform a forbidden activity on Shabbos in an instance where the suffering of an animal is involved, because preventing an animal's suffering is a scriptural obligation. It says in the end of note 101, the fact that an animal is permitted to be milked by a non-Jew on Shabbos seemingly conflicts with this distinction. Although the pain caused by the buildup of milk comes naturally, provisions are nevertheless made to alleviate this form of pain as well. Nevertheless, the non-Jew must take the milk for himself, or the Jew must buy back the milk from him, even if only for a minimal sum. So you have to pay the goy for the milk that he milked on Shabbos. Even though it's yours, you don't have to give him a market value, but you need to give him something for the milk, not for milking, for the milk, so that it will not appear that the non-Jew is milking the animal for the sake of the Jew, but for his own sake. Our sages only permitted giving instruction to a non-Jew because of the animal's suffering, but not so that the non-Jew would perform a forbidden activity solely for the sake of a Jew. The non-Jew may perform such an activity only if he is acting for his own sake.
It happened for the cow's sake.
Yeah, but he has to benefit from it.
Okay.
It's like that's why I said if a guy is your AC is down, God forbid, and you need the guy to turn it on, he has to benefit from it. He has to sit there, maybe benefit from the air conditioning, or he has to
I had that with
give him a beer or something.
my daughter. So when my daughter's not Jewish, so I had my daughters for the weekend, and one of the rabbis knew that she was there.
Fine, they call her.
Shalom Zocher, and she went there, and we stayed there, and we schmoozed, and it was fine. She still remembers it.
The rationale is, when a non-Jew performs an activity for the sake of a Jew, he is actually considered as his agent. Remember, Shlucho Shel Adam K'moisei. It is considered as if a Jew performed the forbidden activity himself. For a person's agent is considered as his own self. True, according to scriptural law, that statement only applies when one Jew acts as an agent on behalf of another Jew. That's according to scriptural law. Nevertheless, with regard to Shabbos, festivals, and the like, our sages ruled stringently and considered even the actions of a non-Jew who serves as an agent for a Jew and performs an act on the Jew's behalf as if the act was performed by the Jew himself. When, however, the non-Jew acts on his own behalf, our sages were stringent only in that they forbade a Jew from instructing the non-Jew, as will be explained in section 307. And in this instance, our sages permitted giving such instructions to a non-Jew because of the animal's suffering. Bochim to you.
You know,